What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Fresh 2K Sports, and today we're going to be doing our first 7-round mock draft of the 2021 NFL draft season. If you're new here, please hit the like, subscribe button. I post scouting reports on my channel. You guys can go check that out on the playlist if you want to watch all of them, or just check it out on the channel for certain different players. Also, I have all my positional rankings from quarterback to safety, and then I have mock draft posted, so stay tuned throughout the channel. I hope you hit the subscribe button, as we're going to try to do all 32 teams throughout the entire February and some of the beginning of March. So without further ado, let's get started. With the first round pick, we're going to go GREGORY, ROUSSEAU, the edge from Miami. The Raiders really did struggle bringing consistent pressure last year, only having 21 sacks, and that is like that's the fourth fewest by any team defense. Defensive coordinator Gus Bradley believes in rushing with only 4 people so that he can drop 7. But when you do that, you're not gonna bring that much pressure, and that's okay. But if you want to bring more pressure, you're gonna have to have more dominant edge rushers than what they have right now. Max Crosby did have a really good season, and Farrell did too. They have been good, past 2 seasons, especially Crosby, but they both are very inconsistent, as well as Farrell is not a big help in the pass rushing game. He's more of a run stopper, so that does limit him too. So bringing more depth like ROUSSEAU, he doesn't have to come in instantly as a starter. ROUSSEAU, before right now, he was a number 1, people were talking about he was a top 3 pick. He did fall for opting out this year, but I think he still is one of the top players in this draft. And people are really, anybody who takes him in the first round will definitely be a steal. Second round pick, we're going to go with CISCO. Even though, they took a safety in last year's 2019 first round with Jonathan Abram, he has struggled to consistently make an impact and stay healthy, to be honest. They need a safety that can play deep also in their cover 3 type of play. Doing this will allow, LaMarcus Joyner to play in the nickel or the slot. CISCO is a ball hawk who had 13 interceptions and 14 pass deflections in only 2 seasons. He did have a bad injury, and that did lower his stock. He was literally the number 1 safety in this year's draft, and I would say top 5 last year even, if he were to join that one. So honestly, he's a really great steal here in the second round. Third round, we're going to go with TREY, the tackle from Tennessee. The offense looked really good for the Raiders this year, but there were a lot of injuries. They might be looking for a replacement for Denzel Good, because he might not be coming back, as that's what it looks like so far. Ideally, if Good comes back, or they replace him, it's good to get somebody like TREY, because he can play tackle and guard and be a depth move. Because there's a lot of people who got injured last year, and it really did affect the team. And I think they would have been a really good playoff team if not everybody got injured. And he can come in and be a starter. That's not a thing. He's not just a depth move. He can literally come in as a guard, dominate, come in as a tackle. Would be a little worse, but he would still be able to play good. Fourth round pick, I'm going to have to go with SURRATT from Wake Forest. They might not be able to bring back Aguilar because, he had a really great season. And, as you rise up, he might be asking for way more money than what he's actually worth, because he actually had a good season this year. Ruggs could fit in that Aguilar spot. Aguilar really did take all the reps from Ruggs, so putting Ruggs in Aguilar's spot will be great. But then they're going to need somebody to fit in Aguilar's spot. And I'm not saying SURRATT is the perfect guy to fit him up. Obviously, he would change that spot because he plays completely different. But a stud like SURRATT, very hype player, and he would definitely dominate anywhere on the field you put him. Fifth round pick, I'm going to say DEOMMODORE, LENOIR from cornerback from Oregon. Cornerback is not a big need for them, but they're also just not loaded. They don't have the best corners around, so maybe they can get a steal here. Maybe he can dominate. Not taking a corner in this draft would be a good idea, honestly, so that, the cornerback group like Arnett and Mullen and Isaiah Johnson don't feel threatened by their spot and let them prove themselves. But, you know, adding him could be a safety pick here. LENOIR, I believe he can be a good player. Very safe pick here. 6th round pick, I'm going to go with GARRET, WALLOW, linebacker from TCU. They need a linebacker to fit their 4-3 scheme, an outside linebacker to be specific. They're looking for an off-ball linebacker who could also rush the edge, and that's what Wallow brings to the table. You know, he had a really great career as he started his career at TCU as a safety, so he has experience playing in coverage while also rushing QB. They definitely need a Sam linebacker as it's really not big names up in there, so adding more talent, possibly a boom player like Wallow. 7th round pick, we're going to go with ADRIAN Martinez. It's great to see a mobile QB to sit behind a Derek Carr. So it'll be great to have a mobile QB. The offense looked really good with Mariota when they had like a mobile QB in there. And adding a rushing element could help in the long run, you know, if they need somebody. I would say Martinez could be really similar because he's not like he runs every single play. He makes some good throws. He's very similar to Derek Carr in my opinion. So sit somebody behind him like Martinez. Just a 7th round pick. Nothing, you know, dangerous. But yeah. That's basically our video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe button. Make sure you comment down below and stay tuned for the next one. I'm having a lot of different videos coming up. All 7-round mock drafts, like I said earlier. And then we have our rankings. You guys can go check those out. Make sure you comment down below what team you want to see. Maybe I'll do your favorite team. And also comment down below what's, you know, scouting report you want to see. What players you want me to, you know, watch film on and see what, you know, they're good at, what they're not good at, their pro comparison, their draft projection, all in that scouting report video. So thank you guys for watching for the last time, and peace.